Every artist has a style. When you're a beginner, you imitate your teachers, and as you progress through your art journey, you start to pick up things from the artists that you admire, the ones that you study from. And when you study a bunch of artists, you have your teacher and your own unique experiences, that's what gives you your unique style. And you can influence it so that, you adopt the style that you really want to by just simply studying and choosing the artists that you're studying from. The artists that you love are the ones that you're going to pick up things from. So you want to choose them wisely so that your style will be what you want it to be. I have a realistic anime styled look, and I want to keep pushing towards that, and I have 3 things that I really look for. This is my folder of stuff. I'll go through it really quickly and then show you those 3 things that I'm really trying to push and adopt. But you can see from the reference that it's all very stylized anime. There's realism in there. These pieces aren't necessarily my favorite works of art, although some of them are. It's just that they represent the qualities that I'm looking for in some of the best ways. And that's why I look to these. I have a separate folder for these, so I can always look at it when I'm working on a piece of art or developing something. So that is that folder. The first thing that I look for is this anime stylized face and line work, really. There's sharp shapes. I don't really know. There's lots of triangles, that swoop. There's a certain shape language to it that's just very appealing to me, and that's probably a big reason why I like anime as well. But I wanted still to keep it more realistic and not get those super huge eyes, which are starting to do on this blue-haired guy. But still, I love the line work, the shape language, and that's what I try to adopt from this. The next part is this very bold value and color work. It's almost like graphic design as a painting, but mixing with this sort of softness. This is Jana Shermer. She's incredible, but you can see there's soft and hard edges. The hard edges are very crisp. The lighting is gorgeous. The skin on these 2 is almost like it's glowing, but it still has that graphic punch, that quality to it. Jana Shermer's is a little bit more realistic, but if you look at it from far away, you can see some very clear shapes, like the light on her forehead, and then the dark, there's rectangles here. You can see they're very clear, and when you get in big, you can see it even better. And so marrying that almost realism with this more punchy look is definitely something that I look for in my work. This is more of the anime stylized look. It's a little bit too gritty for me and too realistic, I would say, but still gorgeous and has that anime look that I'm looking for. Finally is this sort of energy or grittiness. You can see the line work here has an energy to it. The brushstroke, I don't know, it looks scratchy, and there's all this dust particles. You can see it here in this painting. It's not perfect anatomy or anything, but it has a lot of energy, and that is something that I really love too. This is one piece that probably is Miles Johnston. It's just a simple environment study, but it has all the things that I look for. It has the graphical punchiness, hard soft edges, has that grittiness in the details. Beautiful. And those are the 3 things that I look for, is sort of this stylized, anime realism from these guys, this punchy visual painterly quality, where I'm marrying this clean look with this softness, and then dropping a little bit of energy and life into that. And those are the 3 things that I look for and try to make it so that I'm forming that style as I keep progressing in my art. I'm always thinking about those things. So if you're trying to develop your own art style, especially an anime art style, think about the qualities that you want in your artwork and find the artists that do those things the best, and then see where you can take your own. Good luck with finding your art influences, and remember, have a happy and healthy creative process.